This is the IR Thief as part of the long ISP. It is a universal remote of sorts which can store IR signals from NEC controllers and project them using the 8 buttons displayed on the screen. It projects this data through infrared signals as displayed by the schematic. The remote uses LED buttons which indicate how many IR signals have been stored on the remote within the SD card. As seen here, the outputting IR signals of the remote are captured by the Arduino and stored using SPI communication to the micro SD card device. A button allows the user to delete their stored signals so they can re-enter different signals from a given remote or a different button. When a button is actuated, a file within the SD card associated with that button is called, and the signal stored within it is then projected on the infrared LEDs. As seen here, the SD card device can be removed and inserted into a computer where the codes can be read or new codes can be formatted onto the card. Here, I display how each of the 8 IR codes have individual text files within the SD card, and when inserted into a computer, the files can be interacted with. Here, you are seeing the 5th IR code in hexadecimal, which is represented by the 5th button on the remote controller. Unfortunately, I was not able to convert the hexadecimal characters into IR signals. For this purpose, I have set up a demonstration using a manually inserted code that I have encoded into the remote to turn on a projector. As you can see, the projector turns on when exposed to the code transmitted by the remote. Sadly, this project did not function the way I intended it to, but through this project, I think I further developed my coding skills, particularly in the area of reducing the amount of if statements used and increasing more complex for loops, which decrease the amount of lines of code used in the Arduino software. All in all, it was a success for my final project,